model kit review is of the 1993 Chevy Corvette, and it is a 1/24th scale model by Revell. This is an older kit, but this is one of those classic Corvette shapes. This is their 40th anniversary. And some details here, some pictures of the finished model. Some more pictures there. So that is with the hard top on. Let's have a look inside. And we have a lot of parts here. First of all, we have lots of chrome. We have our exhaust parts. We've got some disc brakes here. Parts of our suspension. Most of this chrome is just not very nice. Look over here. That's all going to get sanded down, smoothed over, and repainted. And here are our headers. We have more chrome over here. Looks like this actually broke off from here. And we have our wheels. Wheels are not too bad. And exhaust parts. More engine parts. Okay, we have our wheels, our tires here, and our tires are, have got mold lines and flashing, but otherwise some nice tread. We'll need to sand that down a little bit. They're quite stiff. We have our glass here. Front windshield still in good shape. Rear windshield. First of all, here we have our body, and there's that classic Corvette shape. Molding is okay. It's got a reasonable level of detail, but they're rough on the edges. So here we have our engine and transmission, drive shafts attached. We have our steering rack here, suspension parts, and we have engine parts. We also have our belts. Here is the cockpit, reasonably well molded. And here is our chassis. We also have our dashboard here. Our wheels, looks like probably the insides of the wheel of the engine bay, and our steering wheel, and brakes, and fan. We have some seats, the insides of the doors here, engine parts. Here are our side mirrors. You can see here the molding quality is not great. Here's a hard top if you wanted to have the hard top. Cross brace underneath the car. This looks like this is for our sun visors. And we have our radiator. Small braces and suspension parts. We have our hood. That's a very large hood. But look at the detail there. And we have our front bumper. Also, the molding quality is just not great. This is an older kit. And some more engine parts. Here we have our tail lights. Let's look at our decals here. Still reasonably good shape. And let's look at the instructions. So we'll start off here with about the car. Over here is the color guide. We start off with some body parts. We build the firewall. Next we build the cockpit, dashboard, seats go in, and that's put into the body. Then you put the chassis on the body. Next we build the engine. And engine parts going on. That's then mounted underneath. Put the radiator together and that goes in. And you start to put some other engine bay parts on, including hoses, the air intake, and here we have our steering and sway bar. We've got our suspension parts going on. We put our wheels and brakes on. Sorry, just our brakes there. Then axle, rear suspension goes on. And then our exhausts are applied as well as the brace. Next our wheels are going on. And then we put the body parts together, including bumper and hood. So all in all, a fair amount of detail, and just unfortunately not very well molded, lots of problems with the molding.